life. Take this hurt, lady, throw it in my face. Don't let these bones slow you down. Cause I'm coming on strong. The grass should have looked greener. I need a true believer.
Guys, I've watched myself on camera. I feel like I'm fidgety. The reason I'm so fidgety is like mosquitoes and ants and bugs. I feel like I'm paranoid. I'm getting bitten all the time. So don't make fun of me if I seem like I'm too fidgety. I mean, look at it.
Just look at it.
It's free water. Got a water pump. So if I can get the pump down there, I can pump up free water. It's just a really long distance. Right now I got about 250 foot. We're gonna walk this off right now. The water coming out of the cabin, I mean, it's working. If you're just using one hose, it works okay. If you're using two hoses, it's a little bit slower, but that's costing me money. Every gallon I spend, I mean, I'm paying for that water. Whereas down here, minus the expense of the equipment, outside of that, it's free water until, of course, I drain the pond. I think we talked about this before, just based off the elevation drop from the 6 units and the distance they're ran. The guy that designed my septic system said, hey, let's do these 6 500-gallon tanks. The solids are gonna come right to the house, and so the solids will come into the tank, and then most of the stuff that's gonna be coming out is just gonna be the liquid, which is gonna shoot from these lines, which we have the first 3 units all connected together into one line, and then that line feeds into that lateral line system. And then houses 4, 5, and 6 do the same thing. They shoot out all 3 and they all connect into one line, and then from that line they go down into their own lateral line system. But everyone asks, like, hey, what are you doing for your sewer system, or how are you getting rid of all that? And that's what we're doing. Okay, let's walk this.
Have some free water here in a second.
There it goes. There we go. If you guys would like and subscribe, my grass just might start turning green. You can tell this is the stuff we put out the first day, and then they brought me some more pallets over here. Had been setting for a second, and you can tell they're starting to turn, but they were a little more yellow than some of this first stuff we put out. So trying to keep her watered, keep her hydrated, getting all this free water from the pond. I knew I built that pond for a reason. It clicked this morning. I was like, I got all this free water. Why am I not using it? And here we are, using my free water. Beautiful.
It's gorgeous stuff. There's 1 or 2 little nicks in it, but my guys got epoxy and buffers. They'll make it look pretty.
Yeah.
So I picked through them. There were some that had cracks, and I didn't want you to have problems later.
Yeah.
So that's why I was there for 3 hours, just making sure the ones they pulled out, you weren't going to have problems with them cracking later.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they're solid.
Sweet. Yeah, those are beautiful. We're up here at the 40 acres on top of the hill. We have our 6 tiny homes. We call it our tiny home community. I don't know what we're gonna call it yet. I mean, it's gotta have some name, right? Comment down below and you guys let me know what y'all think we should call the tiny home community. Okay, we're gonna step into the first unit. Unit number 1 is what we call unit number 1. The ceilings have been stained, as you can tell. The cabinets got painted Friday. Countertops went in. Hopefully the painters will come in here maybe in the morning or at the end of the day, get all the plastic, all the paper up, and we'll be ready to roll from the perspective of HVAC guy coming in, putting in our mini split. Electricians will be able to show up and start being able to put can lights in, ceiling fans, outlets, light switches, all that good stuff. So this is a really, really good point to get to. This is a very large milestone. A big milestone is getting in the dry. That's getting the foundation poured, that's getting all the framing up and getting all the siding on to where you're in the dry. Very fumey in here. We probably shouldn't have been filming. That's sacrifices I make to give you guys good content.
Like it is.
started these back in December. I would imagine we would have been done by now, but we had some holdups with getting the windows, getting these big doors. Cabinet guys are taking their dear sweet time. We're 4 months since we started cabinets, so that slowed us down a lot. Now we are waiting on painters on the 4th, 5th, and 6th unit. 1 through 3 units are done as far as paint. Again, units 1 through 3 are a little bit further along than units 4, 5, and 6. This is really kind of the end of the product. This is where everything really started going together. This is where we got paint on the wall. Our final design kind of became reality. You can see what everything looks like with refrigerators and appliances starting to go in, sinks and faucets and tile and countertops, and it's really cool, and it's a lot easier to kind of see what the final vision, the final product is going to be. We got a lot of cool projects coming up. We're fixing to start our primary residence maybe in the next 6 months, and we're going to do some very, very innovative. It's going to get into a lot of building science, passive home type of things. We're going to be doing things that are way outside the realm of what a normal construction would be, because we're going to try to make that house super, super tight, very efficient, off-grid capabilities. So if you guys are enjoying this, stay tuned. We'll be getting into that hopefully beginning of 2022. We've got our lake houses we're still working on, so once we get to a good stopping point here, we'll jump back to those. So again, if you guys enjoy this type of stuff, please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button. If you got any questions or anything, leave some comments down below. You guys come inside and check out this unit, and y'all let me know what you think, but let's go take a look. So you can see all the cabinets are in, we got them all painted. I mean, we're over 4 months in since I originally put down the deposit on the cabinets. You can tell we still have these doors that are not in. They're in an angle, so they're more difficult. I get it, but it's been a long time, so hopefully we get those in soon. And we got like a little 9-10-inch cabinet. You can actually see down there right now, it's a small fridge. It's not a full-size fridge, so it gets it up off the ground and makes it seem like it's a really big fridge. I mean, it's still skinny, but it's also functional space too. We got this cool drawer which does not have the sliders on yet. We went with a little bit smaller sink because I wanted to make sure we could center it with our kitchen window and still have space for our dishwasher, and you can tell it got real tight right here, so I'm glad we went with like a 24-inch versus like a traditional 30-inch. This is granite. It's got like a look of marble. They call it a 3 centimeter, which with the scrap granite, they're gonna come in here, give me a good clean final look right here and stick out right there. So go all the way around the window, which will look really cool. We have floating shelves. We pre-installed these brackets, so the shelves are gonna slide on and come over to here and go all the way to the cabinet. So 1, 2, and we got the third one up there. It's gonna go all the way across. We ran some wiring for under shelf lighting, so that'll get put underneath the shelves, and we'll have like some LED lighting strips, and I think we got like one of the switches here that'll light that up. So that's really cool. Dishwasher, what you see right here is the stove. This is gonna be a slide-in stove, and it's gonna be like a front mount, or not, it's front controllers, I think, instead of having the controllers in the back up top. We got a cool microwave that we had custom built as far as the microwave and the spot. This is gonna be a washer dryer combo that goes in here. I'm not sure if we're gonna do the doors on it yet. It may just be open. They're really cool looking washer and dryers, so maybe we leave it open. I don't know, you guys let me know. I know y'all have seen this before in previous episodes. We need to clean the track normally. This is really cool because it opens up all the way, brings in a lot of natural light. When it's open, it really it brings the outdoors in. How cool is that? Of course, right now, if our mini split was working, we would not have this open because it's really hot. But since it doesn't work, we leave it open to let the fresh air in. But yeah, check out my mini split. This is what's called a Greer. I might be saying that wrong. Gree or Greer, G-R-E-E. It's a 1-ton mini split, and it is a 38 SEER, I believe. So it's just a really, really cool, super energy efficient unit that shouldn't have any issues heating and cooling this whole space. We've talked about this before. If you guys have like a normal central heat and air system, if it's a newer home, you're probably like 14, 15, maybe 16 SEER. 16 SEER is considered pretty efficient when it's a normal central heat and air. But think about it, this is a 38 SEER. That's more than double of what your normal central heat and air system is. And guys that are asking about SEER, it's S-E-E-R, but what it is, it's a measurement of the efficiency of a HVAC system, and this is a 38 SEER, so very, very energy efficient. So I'm excited about that. We're gonna have these, 4 of these, so we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, and so you can sit here, eating breakfast, dinner, whatever, sitting here, food's getting ready. So it's kind of like a little dining table. slash bar top, but we don't have the wasted square footage of an actual dining room, so it's kind of a dual purpose. Thought that was really cool. We're gonna have an 8-foot leather couch. I've explained to you guys in the past, we do leather just for, we try to get real leather just because it's durable. It lasts a long time. People drop wine on it, drop food on it, it's easy to clean. Think about having fabric, cloth, and you drop wine on it and drop some food. Just, you guys can look at the concrete floor down below. I've explained this before also, but this is our finished floor. We're gonna clean it up really, really well, get a sealer on it, get it waxed. As we were having it poured and the concrete trucks are out here, we were actually taking the powder mix and throwing it into the concrete truck, which I think is like 9-10 yards at a time. And it was sitting there mixing all the powder into it. So it actually built in the stain. So if this stuff scratches or whatever, it's gonna maintain this color all the way through. So I thought that was really cool. We got the loft up top. We're gonna have a king size bed up there. It's probably gonna be like a 6-7 inch memory foam, because as you can see, there's not a lot of headroom up there. So we want the mattress to be real thin versus our normal mattresses. You can see right there in that box, that's our king size memory foam mattress that everyone's always talking about how comfortable it is. And we did do a Rheem electric tankless hot water heater. And I know a lot of guys hate on the electric tankless hot water heaters. They're not efficient. I've used those before out of necessity because we don't have gas out here. We've had really small spaces, so that hot water heater is like 11 inches, maybe like 8-9 inch, really, really small. And we've done it in a tiny home. We've done it somewhere else where we have to put it under the kitchen sink, and it works out really, really well. I've had them for a couple of years. I mean, heck, if it goes out, I think they're like $220, $250 for what we have set up out here. That was the best case scenario for us. We did a ton of can lights up here. That's these white things right here. We got this little silver. We're gonna try to do a real big fan, probably like a 65 to 75 inch fan, because we wanna really move some air in here. Here's our slider doors, really nice and smooth. Man, these things were super, super tight. We framed this out just perfect. I mean, you can't even see a gap there, but like the door, like we barely got these things in there. Now that they're up, everything's painted, we're gonna put up a piece of trim here, a piece of trim right here. I think that's something Bad Brad's getting right now. And then we'll get a door handle that's made for sliders that's like a little pocket handle. You can grab it and then it allows for you to lock it. So you can see the shower head where it drops from the center. This is a really cool toilet. Check this out. It's kind of a geeky thing, but look at this right here and look at how the water comes out. Really cool. It does like a little 360. So watch this. We always want to, it's supposed to be a soft close. So soft close. I like that. I hate having toilets where you just, I gotten so used to having these soft closes, I'll be somewhere and not know it's a normal one and I'll shut it and it'll slam, and I hate that, but it'll be like Bad Brad started putting on the cabinet handles. You can see those, and we got them all in here too. Ashley went with just a very basic knob, I guess like a little 1 inch knob, and then one with the handles right here. But yeah, that's our trash right there. I didn't show you that earlier, but soft close. I got the drawer right here. It may not be installed completely, but soft close. Sort of the doors, shut the doors, they're soft close. So yeah, just really cool. You guys let me know what you think. I know you're seeing a lot of stuff all at once, but like I said, to me and for my wife Ashley, this is the most exciting part. We've had this vision that's been in our head for over a year with this plan that we designed, very visual. And so I can imagine what it's gonna look like. I can kind of design it, but until it actually we get to this point, you don't know, or I don't know exactly what it's gonna look like. So it's really, really neat to get to this point and kind of see the product come together and come to a good point to where the fun begins. We're gonna start making some money. This property, having these 6 tiny homes, we're gonna have our nice house that we're gonna build, but then we're gonna be cash flowing from these 6 units. And so the whole property as a whole, as an investment, should be cash flowing and be able to pay our mortgage, our taxes, our insurance, maintenance, upkeep, all that good stuff. Like I've told y'all before, we're gonna have unit 1, unit 2 are gonna share the smoker, and then we got 2 more smokers just like this, that units 3 and 4 will share one, and then units 5 and 6 will share one. So it's on a swivel here, it's real cool. So these guys don't wanna use it or whatever, we'll put some grease on that so it doesn't squeak, but let's say these guys just wanna use it, they can turn it or turn it all the way around. But yeah, does a 360 or set it up like this, and maybe they both want to use it. They can share the wood and can both share the smoker and throw some food on there. That'd make for a good blooper, I guess, if it broke on me right now as I'm swinging on it. But like I said, my feet are a little low to the ground, so we need to probably raise another 6-12 inches. Just a comfortable hanging chair. I mean, sit here and just swing on it, but we got one of these on each unit. I'm not sure how we're gonna market it yet, but I think we're gonna say it sleeps 5 people. Really, 5 people is way too many for such a small space, but it could. if you put 2 on the king size in there and then 2 on the king size in the loft, and then the 5th person would be on the couch. But again, you guys let me know what you think. Leave some comments down below. We're almost at the finish line. We're about to cross it. We're not quite there, but we're getting close. You guys let me know what you think. Stay tuned for the next episode. Maybe it'll be our final episode getting this place all done. But until next time, peace.